Ryan, Rhys, we're down here because 3 weeks Saturday?
3 weeks Saturday, yeah.
3 weeks Saturday, yep, 17th September then.
We're out for fight number 5, and not only that, your first 6 rounder, mate.
Yes, mate, looking forward to it and buzzing for the step up.
Well, you have got to step up. You've got to step up in opponent.
Ex-Olympian.
What's that?
Ex-Olympian, isn't he?
Yeah, ex-Olympian, but it's not that. It's his resume of who he's been in with over the years. He's fought on our shows a couple of times. I remember him fighting Jack Flatley. I think it was just before he won the English, and he fought Jack Kilgannon just before he won the Central Area title at middleweight.
Two very good lads, and like we were discussing off camera, David Evanessian, who is a tough cookie, isn't it?
Moorcroft, these are guys that have been in with him, and he's done 6 and 8 rounds with him. Echo Isserman, David Azanese, Chris Congo, Flatley, Mark Efron, Jack Kilgannon, James Metcalf. And then I think he's had 33 losses, and he's only been stopped 4 times. And 2 of those stoppages have been by absolute quality in Denzel Bentley and Marcus Morrison, who are both big punching middleweights.
None of the people you've said there, look over that list of people that you've just discussed there, they're just all, quality fighters.
That's what I'm saying.
Quality operators. Yeah. Everybody you mentioned then, English champions, British champions, Central Area champions,
This is why he's that next level journeyman. Yeah. He's the guy that we bring in who we believe you can beat because we've prepared you well. You've had 4 good fights, 4 good wins, and now this is a chance for you to show us what you can do. And if you get a good points win over him, because like I say, only good people stop him.
That's true. Yeah.
But I do believe he's 35 now.
Yeah.
Getting to the end, he's stopped taking those fights at those heavier weights. So, middleweight is his golden weight, I'd say now. Yeah. But he's built like a tank, and he's solid. Yeah. So hopefully it'll be a great learning fight, and you get good 6 rounds in the bank, which will prepare you for what comes afterwards. Because that's what we're going to talk about more than anything. This is a fight that we hope you're going to win on the 17th. It's on a great card. It's on the undercard now, Channel 5. Yeah.
Massive opportunity with some quality VIP fighters on that undercard.
Well, we've got I think Jake James, James Moorcroft, yourself obviously, Joe Howard. Yep. I think we've got a fighter in the away corner. I've just done an interview today, Kane Gardner in a brilliant fight. Yeah. But listen, it's a great opportunity for you all because the undercard is going to be shown live on Boxing Social. Opportunity. Hopefully that'll get you a little bit better known. A bit more exposure. And if you put on a good performance, then people might be more interested in watching this mini tournament that Steve has set up for 4 of you light middleweights who are all the same. You've got yourself, Casey Brown, who've already interviewed about this. We've got Johnny Boy Kiley, and we've got Owen Kirk, who I think all 4 of you are due to fight within a week of one another. 3 of them up in Blackpool, and you a week later in Bolton. Yes. But Johnny Boy had to pull out. He's injured his foot, but he's not pulled out of the tournament.
No.
So I think we're looking at November for this being hopefully you win this fight and it'll be your second 6 rounder. But your first genuine fight, actually not for you though, but for the rest of them, it's going to be the first genuine test where they're getting in with a guy who wants to win as much as you, because in your last fight you fought a kid called Jay McCarthy, who not a brilliant record, it was 1-1-1, but just starting his journey as a professional himself.
He came to fight. Jay McCarthy came to fight, and he is a tough kid. Tough kid. He came to fight, and he came to upset. And Rhys dealt with what was in front of him. This tournament is exciting. It can't come soon enough for us.
No, do you know what's good about it is all 4 of you are all in the same headspace.
100%.
You're all excited. You all want it. You all want to find out. And what's going to be good for me is it's going to propel the winner of the tournament it's going to propel your career by a good 12 to 18
Yeah,
months.
you think so, wouldn't you?
12 to 18 months, because
definitely.
not only will the winner be ready for potentially fighting on maybe either a title on one of our shows, or on a title on a TV show, but you're going to have the advantage over your opponent, because you would have, to win this tournament, you're going to beat 2 people that want to win as much as you.
Proper fights. That's what you sign up for, the proper fights. Don't it, Blaine, when you interviewed Blaine a couple of months back, maybe a year back, you're saying about your different records for, the away fighters and then actual people that are coming to fight you. For me, it's when people like Rhys really get to show what they're made of. He's not fighting someone who's going to hang on for dear life. He's fighting someone who's coming to fight him, who's going to give Rhys an opportunity to show just how good he is.
But the good thing about this, like I said, is you're fighting someone who wants to win as much as you, and your opponent, perhaps for your first title, might not have done that, and you would have done it twice, 3 times for you. If you win the tournament, it would be 3 times, because you've been in with, as I've just said before, Jay McCarthy, and you come through this fight, because I'm not overlooking Sir John Bomber. Right, but we're not picking him because we believe he can beat you. But what we're doing is we believe he can test you. He can test you and ask and find a few questions out that you're going to need finding out before you enter this tournament.
Sure.
And so this is what he's there for.
It's a quality fight preparing us for November.
Yes.
100%. It's a great, like I said, ex-Olympian. Been in with the guys that you mentioned before. Tough, high caliber guys. It's great preparation for November.
So that's what I'm saying. So you prepare for this, and by winning this tournament, it's going to propel you to another level, because you've won against fighters that we didn't know whether you could win against or not, because they came there. The people that we picked for you in your first 7 to 8 fights are fighters that we believe you can win against. You're going to have 2 fights against not. And that's the important thing.
I wish people could see me smile behind the camera.
Well, of course it's exciting. What's exciting about it is all 4 of you jumped at the chance.
Young,
all 4 of you.
prospects that could easily say no, we'll take a easier, safer route, and then take a...
There's so many people that do that in different situations. Very getting offered opportunities that they go, nah. And you discussed that previously. We've discussed that about people who've maybe knocked stuff back previously and that are taking it these days. It's just... But you've got 4 lads, and props to all 4 of them. They've all gone, do you know what? Yeah, I'm up for it. I believe in myself enough. I'm up for it, and that sets up for a quality couple of nights of boxing, a quality, some quality fights, and a worthy winner at the end of it.
Well, right, I'm going to ask the question. I asked Casey, but he avoided it really well.
You're not saying that.
But there's obviously yourself. You're backing you to win, right? But out of the 3 other opponents, who would you love to meet in the final? I'm not saying who do you think is going to be your opponent in the final? Who do you think is the toughest out of the other 3?
Well, who do I think I'll meet in the final?
Yeah.
So as long as
I love that confidence. See that confidence there? Who do you think I'm going to meet in the final?
So as long as I don't pull him first, then it'll be Johnny Boy in the final.
Is that you feel it's going to be, yeah?
Yeah, me and Johnny Boy. As long as I don't pull him first, and then...
And that's the thing, we're just going to put your 4 names in a hat, and we're going to get drawn out, and it is what it is. But it's brilliant, because it's going to be, like you say, your first genuine competitive 6th rounder, and then hopefully the winner will then fight an 8th rounder. And there was even talk of maybe being promoted to a central area fight for the winners. Whether that can happen or not, I don't know. That's just a little bit of speculation I've heard from a few people. But I'm not hold me to that. Don't hold me to that. Steve, I'm sorry if I'm wrong. Just apologising now, just in case I get you in trouble. But it's great for you.
Brilliant. Because I remember when we first had our first interview, when it was just signed, and you said to me, what do you want to be remembered for? Good fights. Good fights, exciting fights. Like I just said, we could have said.
Well, I'm going to give you a backhanded compliment here. Yeah. I've
heard this backhanded compliment already.
I've said you're the most improved VIP fighter. But then the backside of it is that your performance on your debut was terrible in my eyes.
It was.
But
Everyone's eyes, not just yours.
but what's good about it is the way you went about it, the way you changed. And now, like you say, to take that gamble last time out to fight a kid, because it was short notice,
48 hours.
48 hours, a kid with an even record, 1-1-1. A kid coming to as hungry as you, wanted to win the fight, wanted to get back into a plus record. And you said yes straight away, as you said yes to this tournament.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
That's what we're in it for. That you know.
Good fights, exciting fights. You know, I might be the least experienced guy out of them all. Well, I had 6 amateur fights, and by the time this comes, I'll have had just the same amount of fights as I had as an amateur. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that'll be my 6th fight, get through Surge, and then that'll be my 6th fight in the tournament, the semis, and that'll be great.
But you roughly, I think Johnny Boy's about the oldest, isn't he? I think Johnny Boy's 25 or 26 coming up.
Like
and you're 20, are you 23 still? 24.
We just decided.
I think Casey's about the same age, 23, 24. I think Owen's about the same age, 23, 24. So it's very exciting for.
It's good then, isn't it? And for the other guys, the losers, it doesn't really drop them down too much, does it?
No, it doesn't.
So,
it's not as if you're learning against. It's not. Sorry, not learning. Not if you're losing against an opponent, an away fighter, are you?
No.
No offense, because away fighters are the lifeblood of our sport. But you know, like you said it before, you put them in there to challenge you, not to beat you. So, you know, if you're losing against another prospect,
no disgrace.
No
exactly.
No shame.
No.
So I've got a lot of good friends. I've got a lot of good friends who are journeymen, so I love journeymen.
But we can't look past the 17th of September.
No, I know we can't, but I am. So there.
You are.
With that big smile on his face.
I like I say, I'm really looking forward to it. I know Steve's looking forward to it, and I know the other 3 fighters are all looking forward to it.
Yeah.
So it's something to get your teeth into, something to prepare you for your real careers when they all start. You know, I know, you know. Boxing doesn't start until you're about your 7th or 8th fight.
Look at our conversation. Let's imagine what our conversation will be like in December. You know, when we next speak to you. Well, when we speak to you in December, tournament's going to be done. At the end of that tournament's going to be done. Whoever's with. When Rhys wins a tournament, 7-0. You know, off the back of that, and then 2023 is massive, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. That's what he's done. It propels you a good 12 months into the future, and propels you in the right way because you're ready for it. Because you've had the test that you needed.
Like you say, you're mentally
prepared. You found the questions, you found the answers to the questions that you need answering.
Yeah.
So when you do get to that bigger stage and that next level, and when it's prospect versus prospect, you've already found the way out.
Yeah, you've already gone through the rigmarole, you know what it feels like. Yeah.
It's a very exciting opportunity. This tournament, there's 4 good prospects, you know. 4, there's no mugs. All kids that are wanting to go out, believe they can do it, like I said earlier. And I've got the utmost confidence in myself. It's a fantastic opportunity for all 4, isn't it?
It is, and I'm looking forward to it. I genuinely, you see, because it's VIP. I don't have to be biased. I can, you know, all I want.
You spend the most time sat on the fence when I speak.
Well, I don't have to be biased because all I have to do is make the best man win, and that's the thing. If the best man wins, then the right man's won. Simple as. You know, and I don't know who it's going to be. I really don't know who it's going to be. You know, I know you believe it's you. But when I speak to the other 3, they all believe it's going to be them, and they'd be foolish. And they'd be foolish.
Well, there's no point going into a tournament of this magnitude if you don't believe you're going to win. You know, you've got to believe in yourself.
You don't believe in yourself. Who's going to believe in you?
No. But your belief now. This is what I wanted to say.
All right.
Well, I was going to say most people they're normally fighting similar to the way that they were as an amateur, but because you were a light heavyweight. I was going to say after 12 months, because it's coming up to 12 months now since you made your debut.
11th of September last year.
Yeah. So by the time you stepped through the ropes, you would have been a week and a year. You would have had 5 pro fights. How do you feel you would have felt, how you would have done against yourself as an amateur now? Do you feel like if you would have met yourself as an amateur?
He was a banger, wasn't he?
I'd have wiped the floor with him. Technically, boxing wise, ring IQ wise, I'd have wiped the floor.
Less red Rhys now, isn't there?
Yeah, before I was just wanting a scrap. I'd see red and that'd be it. but now it's
So now there's method to your madness.
Yeah, a lot more composed. I like to believe anyway. A lot more composed.
It's not just coming out of here, because I see him all the time, but I speak when I go out sparring. I don't want to mention names. I speak to some well-respected boxing guys out there, you know, coach, trainers, etc., fighters, and everyone says that he's improving. Every time I see him, he improves, and people you value the opinion of.
Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly. Like you say, it's a journey that was a big step into the unknown for you, a massive step into the unknown. But you're making those little strides bit by bit, and I presume you must be feeling a lot more confident going forward, and hence why you're so confident about winning this tournament.
Definitely, 100%. You can only gain confidence from experience, wins. The wins is the
Does the confidence rub off from him?
It does actually.
It's like my hair's rubbed off.
It does, because he's so confident in me, so I feel, well, why wouldn't I?
What I'm surprised is, you know, I told when I first met you, I said, that nose is going to be big. And it's not, mate. It's still there, isn't it, mate?
Like break that.
Have you ever seen Rocky Balboa when he says it's never been broke?
Yeah.
And then Apollo Creed breaks it.
Yeah. Right, well listen, good luck with the rest of the training. I know you're working hard, we've got 3 weeks left. And I'll catch up with you on the 17th, and hopefully I'll be saying win number 5, mate.
Definitely. Thank
Ryan,
you.
take care, kiddo.
Nice. Cheers, like.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.